Chapter 9.8. The federal system connects the nation and the states. All right, so remember there's the federal government, which is like out of Washington, D.C., and then the states, they have their own government too. So there's a federal system that connects the nation and the states. The framers of the Constitution wanted a strong national government, but they also wanted the states to keep significant powers. They accomplished both goals by creating a federal system of government in which power is shared between the national and state governments. So here it's telling you about the powers that belong to the national government and the powers that belong to the state. Let's look at the questions for 9.8. Why did the framers create a federal system of government in which power is shared between the national and state governments? We kind of already answered that. So it was strong national government. They also wanted the states to keep significant powers. Okay, so there's that. What is federalism and why do you think it has created controversy during our nation's history? Okay, so we have to look for that. Who has the power to print and coin money? What is the supreme law of the land and how does it affect what states can do? I think that must be it for that. Okay, and why do states need to be concerned about laws passed in other states? Who decides when the Electoral College casts its vote for president? Okay, so we got to answer all of these questions. See if we can find it in here. Powers belonging to the national government. Some powers are given solely to the national government. In general, these are powers best exercised by one central authority. For example, only the national government can print and coin money. Aha! The national government print and coin the money. The framers had learned from bitter experience that having separate state currencies made no sense. The national government also controls relations with foreign nations. In addition, Article 6 states that the Constitution and the laws flowing from it are the supreme law of the land. Ooh, gotta we know that? Okay. The Constitution and the laws flowing from it are the supreme law of the land. Okay, so the supreme law of the land is from the Constitution. How does it affect what states can do? A state's constitution, laws, and judicial decisions must agree with the Constitution. They must also not conflict with any other federal laws or treaties. Everyone who holds a state or federal office must promise to support the Constitution. So the other part of that answer is the states have to all their laws have to be within the Constitution. Powers belonging to the states. Powers not given to the national government by the Constitution are retained by the states. For instance, the Constitution does not say anything about schools, marriage, establishing local governments, owning property, licensing doctors and lawyers, or most crimes. The states make the laws that guide these areas of American life. The Constitution does, however, outline the responsibilities of states to each other in a federal system of government. Article 4 says that each state must give full faith and credit to the laws and court decisions of other states. This means accepting other states' laws and decisions as legal. For example, a marriage or divorce legalized in one state is legal in every state. So the Constitution does not allow one state to discriminate unreasonably against a citizen of another state. A state may not, for example, refuse to let a child who is born in another state attend its public schools. States are also required to help each other track down fleeing criminals. And before the 13th Amendment ended slavery, runaway slaves. Criminals cannot escape justice by fleeing to another state. Nor could slaves become free simply by escaping to another state. I'm not sure why I put that in there. I don't know what it's in there. I think we get the idea. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to the questions. Why do states need to be concerned about laws passed in other states? Because they have to be accepted. Like if you're married in one state, then it's accepted in another state. All right, we're moving right along here. Let's see, we haven't answered the federalism and the electoral college. Hopefully they'll come up here at the end. Aha. Oh, there's federalism. Federal and state governments also share some powers. Both can raise taxes, build roads, and borrow money, for example. If you think federalism or sharing power sounds complicated, you're right. So federalism is sharing power. Power right here. Sharing power between the states and the federal government. Why do you think it has created controversy? Congress sets the date for national elections, but the states register voters and run the elections. States count the ballots, but the national government organizes the electoral college vote, which officially determines who will be president. Americans have struggled to maintain the proper balance between the powers of the national and state government since the Revolution. Debates over that balance will surely continue far into the future. The federal government decides the electoral college votes. And why do you think this has caused controversy during our nation's history, federalism? Because there's some things that states want that don't go along with the Constitution, and there needs to be a balance between that. Yeah, something like around that. Okay, so that's it for 9.8, the federal system.